Hello and welcome to the Let's Play DireWolf20 Season 2. I'm here with Letitia Angel.
Hello, everybody.
I'm also here with Dark Crisis, who may or may not be paying any attention. Anyhow, as you can see, I went ahead and continued on with the deep storage unit sorting system I have. Now, as I told you before, I'm going to incorporate the computer into this later by putting the storage buses on the rear of these. And I still have a dump chest where I can just dump the stuff that I know that goes into there. I don't have to worry about anything else, so you can just click it on up in there. I also added a unifier here, and I set it to preferences. And the storage unit is not a lie, Alex. I saw your text there. I set preferences to rubber bars and rubber wood, and there's good reason for that. Because I have up here, as you can see, I've also cleaned this up and brought everything down. But up here, I have an intricate system for this farm right here. And I'll uncover it and let you see some of it. I put the furnaces down in here, or one of them. And okay, I must have put the other one in a chest somewhere. Anyway, this furnace here is burning all of my raw rubber, and this extractor here is extracting my extra rubber tree saplings. Now they will go to the planter first and then there, so that there's always an ample supply of rubber tree saplings in the planter. Not that I think rubber is going to be an issue, I just figured, hey, why waste it? So the extractor is turning these into the black dot looking rubber, and sending it to the tesseract there. The wood, the finished rubber product, and the black dot style rubber is being sent to the tesseract here, and that is being sent to the sorting system, which first goes to the unifier, and the unifier is making sure that the black dot style rubber is turned into the bars of rubber. And for some reason I had to set the rubber wood, because funny story, when you send a piece of Mine Factory Reloaded rubber wood through here, it becomes the other type, which I didn't want multiple types. So I set that to the MFR. But that's that setup right there. And some of you might have actually noticed that I've been actually performing surgery on my house here. And what this is I've done a lot of prep work, actually most of the prep work, for a drawbridge stair system, and it's going to incorporate the XOR gate, and I think it's going to turn out really nicely. Now, I couldn't do it entirely and show you it, so I left some of the stuff for me to do on camera, because I think it would actually be kind of neat. However, I'll explain what I have here. So obviously these holes are where some of the drawbridges are going to be located, and this is going to be the active red alloy wire here that's going to activate this for when I want them to either retract or not be retracted. This is going to be an on and off switch, one of these, and the other one's going to be a kill totally switch, so I can flip a lever. And the XOR gate, rear of the XOR gate, if you activate a redstone, it will actually entirely shut off the XOR gate and make it so people can't use it, effectively creating a lock for the other switch. So the other switch is going to be up top. So Lever here, lever there. Redstone alloy coming out, being separated by stone covers so they don't connect. Then this is the one going up to activate, and also these to activate a series. It's going to be going across the top about above me there. And this one here is for the other lever that is going to activate it up top so that you can get back down to the basement from the top, and I'll show you where that comes out. It comes out here and goes across and is being hidden by these stone covers. These things are awesome. Stone covers are awesome, and as you can see, that's going to activate that. Would you try to say something there, Tish?
Yes, hey Alex, I hope you don't mind, but I knew that you guys had some cows, so I used your cows to get some milk.
Yes.
Oh, I want to kill one of them. They have my favorite hat. I'm gonna walk away now.
You did what to my farm animals that I should probably call the ASPCA for?
Nice.
I milked them. But then I noticed that, well, that they have my favorite hat, and I was really tempted to kill it, so I had to fly away.
Which one is your favorite hat?
The Sims, thing.
Oh, that stupid diamond that I've had since, like, the first day the server was up?
You should, like, totally give it to me. Wait.
You should, like, totally bite my ass.
No thanks.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't speaking, Alex. You know you're more than welcome to.
I've got music on. I actually had to turn it off so I could understand her.
Oh, okay. Now, as you can see, I have the drawbridges set up in this tinker table here. It requires, for each one, requires 4 bronze ingots placed like so. Blank cast and 2 aluminum bronze. Blank cast is just aluminum brass ingot placed in the smeltery and it's just poured out into the casting table. And the dispenser, I'm making more than I need probably, but oh well. I also am going to need 1 advanced drawbridge because of the glowstone that's going to run through that floor there. There we go. Now these drawbridges are awesome. For those of you who don't know, they have camouflage. Uh-oh. Apparently you got to be careful when you place these things because they will set in weird directions. And I realize that I'm not running a tutorial here, but I figured that some of you might actually enjoy this enough to know how I did it, so that's why I went ahead and set it up like this. Now, most of you probably already know that I'm using the space and shift key to crouch while flying, but for those of you who might not have, that's how I do that. Okay, so those are all connected with the wires. I'm going to go ahead and go grab my XOR gate, which thank you, Alex, for showing me these Proj Red items.
Oh, logic gates.
Yes.
Yeah, logic is fantastic. If you never mess with logic gates, it's a little funkified to understand at first, but it was implemented a long time ago, and there's a lot of things I could never have really messed with if I had not learned logic.
Yeah, see, I could have done this without them, as you've seen before in the past. However, this is going to be like a huge space saver. There is
We'll
literally
see.
the XOR gate is
Sorry.
literally something you can build in vanilla Minecraft. It's just bulky.
Yeah, and see in Tekkit, let me rephrase, in the Tekkit Classic, you could not have done any decent automation without being able to use logic gates. Because you either had buildcraft pipes or you had red power to pneumatic tubes, and for pneumatic tubes to work, you needed things like transposers and such, and you had to be able to set up logic gates to do it properly based on what you wanted to do.
Yep. I bet you could build a whole computer off of that thing.
I believe people actually do if they have the skill. It's not something I can do. I'm not that good with logic.
I don't believe I'm that good enough to do that either. But I do know a little bit, and that's actually what gave me the idea that it could be done. It would be just a simple matter of turning those into X's and O's, ons and offs. I mean zeros and ones. I said X's and
Hugs and
O's. Right? Hugs
I
and
was gonna.
kisses. It's the computer of love. Okay, so the
I was
XOR
about to
gate.
ask what the hell kind of program you're doing.
Nice. The XOR gate requires 3 anodes. It also requires 3 cathodes. And it requires 3 conductive plates. Now, the circuit plates you see here are just literally stone in an oven, or you can actually use forge from Ars Magica and strike a piece of stone to get these. That's pretty easy to get. So, yeah, they're quite easy.
I wish one of these chickens out here would just pop out an egg already. Pulling wild chickens
Are you
around to see if
hovering
they're
at
just.
my farm?
No, actually. I'm following stray chickens around hoping they'll just poop out eggs. I've got 2 so far.
Nice. Okay, so now that I have the XOR gate, and I'm not actually hiding these other drawbridges here right now so that I can clearly see them. These ones here are really easy to know where they are because they're jettisoned out from the walls. But these ones are not, so I'm going to leave them unhidden for now because, yeah. Sit there and click on every block on my wall to make sure it works. I mean, to get them.
I have to bug you for a moment because I found this hilarious. So I'm messing with a pack that I found a while back called TPPI, and just for fun, I came in to look at a few things, and I instantly spawned near a village, and for those of you who mess around with Tinker's Construct, you will know that the full guard pattern is supposed to be very rare, and you either have to find it or get it in creative mode. There's 2 Tinker's Construct buildings in my village, and I just found 7 full guard patterns.
Yeah, I have quite a few extra myself.
I found 11 of them in the village that Dad found first on the server, like the first real village. There was literally 11 of them in the same village. There was 3 Tinker's construct houses. Unfortunately, I did not find an MFR house in here.
Hey, Alex, you have a taint
Negative.
biome near your house?
I have a couple of taint biomes near my house.
Now this doesn't look like it's connecting, so I'm running a test, and I just threw some typical stone in this drawbridge just for this test, and it's
Well, as long as
not.
you know it's there.
It's actually not working. I'm not sure why this worked on my test, but I actually don't remember if I ran red. I would have swore it was the XOR gate I used for that. Try it now. If not, then I guess I'll just have to sacrifice the the cutoff switch for. Oh yes, there we go. I was afraid I might have needed some redstone repeaters, and guess what? It saved it. Wait a minute. What the heck?
Did you try to hook the blue wire up to the red cathode again?
No, see, it might not have been the XOR gate that I was using that had the cutoff, but I would have swore it was. And it was cutting it completely out. It was making it so it didn't even work. Like a locking system. And I went and deleted that world, and now I wish I hadn't. I'm gonna set up a different cutout system here later, so I'm not gonna actually destroy this setup yet. So I'll just go ahead and finish the rest of this until then, which will be fine. I hope it's not one of them things that only worked in single player.
I hate slimes.
I'm sure they hate you too. That would be why they try to kill you, right?
I don't know. They don't try to kill me. God, those are.
So you remember that time we punched a chicken and it pooped out eggs? I just tried it and it didn't work.
And as you can
I
see,
always punch chickens.
I now have a fully functional stairway that is retractable and whatnot, with the drawbridges working perfectly.
I was actually talking to Tom. In a Xbox world we sat there walking around just randomly punching all the chickens. And well, like 2 or 3 of them just shot out eggs when we did it.
I don't remember that.
I don't think it was actually because we were punching them. I think it was just a coincidence.
Sure it is, Tish.
Now, I'd actually forgotten that I'm going to have to invert this drawbridge here to make this work properly. But yeah, we should be alright. I thought I counted that properly. I guess not. Oh no, I see. I thought the drawbridges extended 16. These ones are.
15.
Yeah, I thought it was 16. That's where the count come up wrong. So I'm gonna have to move everything over one. Which actually won't be difficult to do.
Hey, this has those, oh lord, those things, like Quarry Plus and Refinery Plus and stuff that you like.
What pack is that?
TPPI, test pack, please ignore.
Nice.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yes.
Yes, it's called TPPI, test pack, please ignore.
In other words, they loaded it on there so that they could test it and didn't actually want to release it and And Alex was like, ooh.
And it has big reactors, so it has that reactor I like so much for RF. It does have Thaumic Tinkerer. Tinker's Construct. Oh, I thought it had Pam's Harvestcraft in it. That's a letdown.
Oops. Okay, so now we're ready for another try. So far, so good. Very good, very good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... I don't get why that's not working. I would have swore it worked. Maybe it was a different gate. Maybe there was a different gate that did this, and I was thinking it was the Xer gate because I'm used to the Minecraft version one. But I'll look into that later, and I'll inform anybody who's watching us of that change if I make one. So let's go ahead and disguise the rest of these.
As cookie dispensers?
Yeah,
Come on, tell me there's going to be cookies.
in drawbridges.
Yeah?
Weirdo.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, so the disguises are finished. Now I've got to define the inventory of the drawbridge, or the advanced drawbridge. I've got to grab some glowstone for that. As soon as I remember where it's put.
Hey, I found your favorite mod in all of history, Tom.
Okay then.
I found Greg Tech.
Yeah. I hear a zombie. He's under me here. I'm gonna bust out a block or two. Oh. Wow, really? Huh. I actually just fill that in so that it doesn't keep happening. Alright, that's done. Alright, so back to looking for some glowstone. Found it. Okay, so as soon as I redo this, it should be fine. And it's going to match my floor walkway I'm going to have around my house here behind the wall and be pretty well hidden.
Swear to God, Greg Tech now has a block called the microwave oven.
What?
I kid you not.
That's just wrong.
Actually, it's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, it is kinda. I'm going to leave that open for now because I want to experiment with this off camera and figure out what I was doing wrong.
Hee hee.
Yes, I do realize that I don't have a lot of that defined in that, but it helps me remember when it gets to that end chest what I need to add. Inventory's full. Yeah, that's good. I'll just build up this wall now.
So I'm over here working on something for you and Alex.
Are we gonna need an adult?
For what?
Whatever she's working on.
Oh no! As you can see, when using the builder's wand, you need to be careful so you don't accidentally do that.
Why can I never find a cow near my house? They hate me, don't they?
It's an ASPCA thing. You're not allowed to have cows.
I'm gonna be nice and behave.
Somehow, not sure how, which I plan on healing it later, but my questing ram now has 69 health instead of 70. I just thought I'd point out the number there.
Thank you for that, because we really cared.
Shh, no, we didn't.
Great.
We just pretend to because it's in our contract.
Contract Schmon crack. Contract on crack. There you go. Don't
Yeah,
do
I've been
crack.
telling my boss that for years.
Don't do crack, it's bad.
Do not be like the mayor in Canada. Doing drugs while in office are bad.
Doing drugs, period, are bad.
Right?
And Tish is a fine example. I mean, what?
Oh. Oops, one too far in. I actually think I should have taken that up one more. Maybe even two more. If that Alex was on here, I could ask him his opinion. But he's not, so yeah.
What? Like I get on my own server.
You're right.
What do you think I am? The owner?
You sure don't act like it.
Yeah, that would require me never to come on and not doing anything and ignore my users.
right?
You do.
I might actually lower this lever too. It's a little cumbersome above my head. I think I'll do that now though.
Too bad you can't make an infinite milk source.
That would be silly.
It'd be awesome.
It would be silly. Yep, that's better. And one of these days I'll remember to replace this dirt here.
No, you won't.
There, I remember to replace the dirt.
I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Coven.
I wonder what the...
Okay, Coven
I wonder what-
witches can heal themselves.
No, I don't know if they do or not.
I don't either. Is the Coven Witches, is that part of the Witchery mod?
Yes. So I typed back to the cow I've been milking, and I wound up underneath of it.
Whoa. Adult Nile 1, please. Alex, get your
Sorry,
dad.
my brother's currently in Jacksonville.
No, I was saying get your dad. Wait, what's your brother doing all the way in Jacksonville?
Going to the
Avoiding
dive shop.
Alex.
To the what?
To the dive shop.
Alrighty, it's looking pretty nifty if I do say so myself.
And you do.
Yes, I do. And it's working perfectly. So once I install this floor, you'll really get to see what's going on. I'm going to also figure out a little drawbridge system for this. There's going to be switches on the walls somehow to activate them. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it to close and open a gate that I'm probably going to make out of glass so that it's obvious that it's a walkway to my home, because, well, this is going to actually not be inside my house. This is actually going to be a walkway that's going to walk around my house, where I might incorporate little neat things like a garden and who knows. Just haven't decided on all that yet. But that's about going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a like, subscribe, comment, share. If you did not enjoy it, still, we're going to hunt you down and beat you up. No, honestly, give us a comment and tell us what you thought. Even if you didn't like it, help us improve the quality of videos. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
All your cookies are belong to us.
No, to me. Me.